Avatar The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra has a surprisingly star-studded voice cast. Did you realize these celebs were in this series? When Avatar fans watched the first episode of The Dragon Prince, the moment Callum started speaking, an image of Sokka immediately popped up at the recognition of Jack DeSena's voice. Understandable, but not all voices are quite so obvious, even to superfans. Sometimes, even if we do recognize the voice, we can't quite remember who it belongs to. Other times, the actors change their voices so drastically that it's virtually impossible to tell who the voice belongs to. Over the course of 3 seasons of Avatar The Last Airbender and 4 seasons of The Legend of Korra, a lot of actors provided voices for the myriad of characters. Here are some big names you may have missed or forgotten who did the voices on Avatar and Korra. Number 10. Lisa Edelstein, Kaya. Lisa Edelstein is perhaps best known for her role as Lisa Cuddy on House, where she frequently sparred with the titular Maverick Doctor and occasionally romanced him. However, you don't have to be a brilliant doctor to recognize her voice as Aang and Katara's middle child, Kaya, on The Legend of Korra. Kaya is a waterbender, so she's able to fight as well as heal. Also, her attitude is a nice balance of her silly older brother Bumi and her serious younger brother Tenzin. Edelstein's performance captures Kaya's ability to balance quite well, being able to balance serious moments with comedy. Number 9. Ron Perlman, Fire Lord Sozin. Made famous for many roles across the big and small screen, such as the title role in Hellboy, Ron Perlman plays another character with affinity with fire on Avatar. In a flashback episode, Perlman plays the famous, or infamous, Fire Lord Sozin, ruler of the Fire Nation. Although initially a kind man who is best friends with the then-current Avatar, Roku, Sozin displays a lust for power, desiring to expand his country's influence over the whole world, leading to Roku's death, and Sozin beginning a 100-year war against the rest of the world. Perlman is able to capture both Sozin's warmth and his fiery temper in equal measure. Number 8. Daniel Dae Kim, General Fong and Hiroshi Sato. Daniel Dae Kim rose to fame through roles on TV shows like Lost and Hawaii Five-0. He's also one of the few actors on our list to appear on both Avatar The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. On Avatar, Kim plays General Fong, an Earth Kingdom general who seeks to help Aang unlock the Avatar state by whatever means necessary. Meanwhile, on Korra, Kim portrays Hiroshi Sato, Asami's genius inventor father, whose desire to see non-benders be equal to benders leads him to support the wrong cause. Both characters are men who want the best, but whose methods go too far, and Kim plays both with enough pathos to be relatable. Number 7. Zelda Williams, Kuvira. The daughter of the late Robin Williams, Zelda Williams has appeared in a number of film and TV parts, including doing commercials for the video game series she was named for with her dad. As personable and nice as she is in real life, it's hard to believe that she plays a dictator on The Legend of Korra. But it's true. Zelda plays Kuvira, a metal bender who quells a rebellion in the Earth Kingdom before eventually conquering it and setting her sights on Republic City. As bad as Kuvira's actions are, Zelda's performance is very charismatic and often menacing, so it's not hard to see why people follow her. Number 6. Serena Williams, Ming and Female Sage. Zelda wasn't the only famous Williams to appear in the franchise. Famed tennis player Serena Williams also starred on both shows. Her first appearance on Avatar was as Ming, a prison guard who guards Iroh when the general is imprisoned by his brother. During Iroh's imprisonment, the pair bonded over tea and the fact that Iroh reminds Ming of her father. Meanwhile, Serena's part on The Legend of Korra is fairly minor, voicing a female sage during the flashback episode that details the origins of the first Avatar. Not only has Serena appeared on both shows, but she's evidently a hardcore fan, at least if her in-depth lore conversations on Twitter are anything to go by. Number 5. Jason Isaacs, Admiral Zhao. Most people probably recognize Jason Isaacs as Lucius Malfoy from the Harry Potter franchise. Given that he speaks with an English accent in those films, it's understandable that fans may not recognize him in Avatar. But while his voice may sound different, he certainly plays a similarly antagonistic character. Isaacs plays Admiral Zhao, an ambitious Fire Nation commander who conflicts with Prince Zuko in pursuit of the Avatar. Arrogant, self-obsessed, and intelligent, Zhao is a villain that we love to hate, and Isaacs manages to make Zhao very hateable indeed. Number 4. George Takei, Warden. Oh my! The legendary Star Trek actor and gay icon George Takei has a long list of screen credits, and many of them are animated. Takei's role on Avatar: The Last Airbender is that of a Fire Nation prison warden. The unnamed warden administrates a prison designed for earthbenders, and he appears to relish his job, making prisoners' lives as miserable and hopeless as possible. Despite the character being thoroughly despicable, Takei's hammy performance still manages to make a bad guy fun to watch before he finally gets his comeuppance. Number 3. Rami Malek, Tano. That's right, Emmy and Oscar winner Rami Malek, in addition to being one of the most celebrated Freddie Mercury lookalikes around the world, also lent his voice to The Legend of Korra. Prior to his big break, Malek voiced Tano, the captain of a pro-bending team that were rivals to Korra's team. Tano is a smarmy, egotistical bully whose skills in the arena are augmented by his willingness to cheat. However, after his bending is taken away, Tano is humbled, somewhat, in a change that feels very natural thanks to Malek's performance. Number 2. Aubrey Plaza, Eska. Aubrey Plaza can't play every deadpan character on TV, but she's certainly trying. The actress made famous by her part on Parks and Rec played a similarly stoic character on The Legend of Korra. Eska is Korra's cousin and an identical twin, though she's definitely the more vocal of the pair. Initially cold and willing to follow her father, she eventually betrays him and aids Team Avatar in saving the world several times. Plaza's dry delivery makes Eska's domineering romance with Bolin absolutely hilarious, when she isn't being terrifying, at least. And finally, number 1, Mark Hamill, Fire Lord Ozai. What? Luke Skywalker is Fire Lord Ozai? Yep, he is. It may be hard to believe, but search your feelings, you know it to be true. Mark Hamill has plenty of experience as a voice actor and in villainous roles, having also voiced Batman's nemesis, the Joker, for decades. Hamill's chilling and commanding performance helps make Ozai an incredibly menacing and evil villain, as well as a terrible father and a worthy big bad for the whole series. After all, Hamill knows all about evil overlord fathers, right? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos.